Namaste. I'm here to do the weekly love reading for Sunday, June 25th through Saturday, July 1st. Has time flown. I'm going to get right into this reading, beginning with young female. She's a redhead, like me and some of the rest of us. Opening 2, new love. Okay, a lot of new beginnings right now with the new moon. Young female is back. Control in reverse. So maybe some newfound freedom for this young female. Communication also in reverse. Don't really like that, but the general reading was indicative of heavy communication. So I'm not going to take that too seriously. Young female in reverse, upright, and opening to passion upright as well, opposite the young female, to go in her with her new love. And new love is back. The overall energy is family. Now I'm going to turn all these cards upright because there actually are no reversals in this particular deck. I just wanted to make note of what was turning up in reverse before. The feminine, with regard to herself this week, gifts. Maybe she's seeing her value for a change. The feminine recognizing what she has to offer, what she means in this scenario. And maybe even the fact that, you know, it's a gift from God that's been bestowed upon her, that she is to sort of like take the initiative and the lead on this whole thing. The masculine with regard to the feminine. Aw, soulmate. I love that. He's feeling romantic this week. The masculine with regard to himself. Travel. This is about his elevation. Masculine going through a lot of like soul expansion and ascension this week. And this is about, you know, we're all the way up, basically. And the masculine's feeling on the union this week. Ice Queen with her back to it. So maybe he's feeling a little closed off or shunned by the union. That may be why that communication card came through here in reverse. Because again, right now, this part of the reading is with relation to the masculine's feelings, not necessarily what actually is. Based on what I saw in the general, what actually is for the week is actually is heavy communication. Overall, work. So maybe we both get redirected while our back is turned to the union, the feminine. We put our attentions toward work, and the masculine does the same. He's, again, going through that heavy ascension right now anyway. And the outcome, freedom. I felt something for a second. I'm getting that in some respects, this Ice Queen is Venus. It's not actually like the union being shunned by either the masculine or the feminine. This is Venus, and the work is paying off by way of financial freedom, finally, and being like liberated from some of the debt and restraint and inhibition and obstacles that had been placed before us prior. What would the masculine have the feminine do or surrender this week toward the union. Fun times. And yeah, this is coming through. Not that he wants her to maybe have some fun times with him, but he wants her to like chill out. He wants her to chill out. Let's see if we can figure out why. What is he willing to do or surrender toward the union this week? Ooh. Where he had another option or maybe another situation, actual situation going on. He, another energy, even if it wasn't another, romantic situation, another energy blocking the union. And in those cases, maybe, yes, the union with its back to him. He's going to let one go. He's going to free himself from one of these energies. What would the universe have the two of us to do or surrender toward the union this week? Have that communication that the universe encourages us to have, because Mercury is sitting in Cancer. This fun times, I'm drawn back to it. But maybe there were a lot of us this week that were like a little too turned, at least according to the masculine. And maybe that helped. Maybe that's what brought him to this place where he's like, I got to, get myself together because I'm losing my woman. She's in the street now. That's what seems to be coming through. I guess whatever works, as they say, if that's what had to happen for some of the masculine to take notice, it is what it is. That's what these lessons are all about. All right, I'm going to go on to the next spread. I actually, you know what? And it's connecting now too. I was about to say, I actually heard that Rihanna and Drake song, Work, 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 when I was in the grocery store the other day of all places. My grocery store, it's definitely my divine masculine, his higher self, definitely take over my grocery store all the time. I have heard, first of all, I live in what's considered the financial district in Lower Manhattan, so not far, in walking distance of Wall Street. So the grocery store is not like, a bodega. This is and it's even called like a gourmet grocery store. I've heard in there blasting, like rap songs with explicit lyrics, all kinds of, like nothing, not the radio version, the real version, all kinds of stuff. So the other day was Rihanna and Drake, Work, Work, Work. And that song is about basically the feminine and her fun times, right? Work, 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 work. He said, I have to work, 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 work. Like basically, now I got to put some effort in. He's seen me do my dirt. So I have to work, 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 work. Right now, I got to put effort back into the relationship. But there's a reason why I was in the street. Dry, right? I'm feeling dry. Dry. Me, I desert him. Like I walked away. I was done. I was annoyed. Right? It's no time for you to be lurking. That's no time for you to be watching what I'm doing, watching my moves, which apparently, again, is what the masculine was doing. Because now he's like, whoa, like that. I don't like that. I got to get myself together so that this can stop. That's not okay. But she says, no time for have you lurking. He was lurking anyway. But she felt warranted in this because, I dealt with you the nicest. Like I was really, really good to you and you were a dick, basically. So now I'm in the street. I started doing my dirt. I'm turned up, hashtag turn up. And you don't like it. We can talk about it though. We can work this out. We can work this out. If we're both honest about what we really want at the end of the day, which is one another and true love, we can work it out. When I picked it up, here's the mature woman. So maybe we're going to stop with the playful, maybe childlike behavior, and the hashtag turned, and go get back to ourselves toward working out the union. Okay, I'm going to go to my romance angels, Doreen Virtue, romance angels, beginning with more communication, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this is when we got to keep it like 100% real. And what I just say, for the sake of true love, yep, here's confirmation of that, more confirmation of that. This is the romance of a lifetime. True love. But opening to deception. Someone's wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And if the other spread has anything to say about it, it looks like it could be either. True love. Opening to pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And I guess what he saw while he was lurking, yeah, that was the red flags. True love. I'll go one more. And it's flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So we're not going to come at this, too heavy and, confrontational. We're going to honestly discuss our feelings. Like, keep it 100% real, as they say. Keep it 100. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Overall energy is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. This certainly came through in the general reading as well, that abundance upon abundance upon abundance is on its way to those who need it, especially on the side of the divine masculine, with the Wheel of Fortune having shown up for them in their surrounding energy. I think a lot of the feminine may have experienced that energy of last week. Not that I wasn't expecting them to, but I certainly did myself. With the feminine coming through very attractive and a lot of getting a lot of attention, a lot of people being particularly attracted to her last week. That has been happening to me all week through today, today included. So maybe that's some of what the masculine saw. From whatever his vantage point was. The masculine, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I believe this is with regard to that additional energy, which he is going to let go, according to the first spread. For the sake of new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This new person could very well be your old person and your old relationship anew. If you've been in separation, or had some distance between you, that love coming back fresh and renewed. Maybe having experienced some of the energy of the Queen of Swords, and she's been ever present past several weeks. She came through with her sword, maybe, or maybe this the energy of the Scorpion King, King of Water, also having been quite present past several weeks, and the two of them together in a favorable conjunction as of today, actually, Pluto and Venus. So that's the Scorpion King and the Queen of Swords herself. They may be putting, old toxic situations to bed, as only they can do, to make way for new. With the energy of death in Scorpio, there's always rebirth. There's always something new. Something transforms or something ends completely. Something is never going to be the same again. But something new and fresh and even, far more wonderful even is always born of that. And with the Queen of Swords, similarly, but not quite the same. She cut stuff away, and that's just the end of it. But because she cut something out, it leaves a space, like a vacancy for something new as well. So that's where they have their similarities. In the masculine subconscious, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Feminine, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I saw issues, perhaps particularly with one's mother on either side in the general reading as well. But this doesn't have to be your parents. It can be any and everybody who, has been a block to you, who is so impactful upon your life that they prevented you from moving on, with life or with love or with your love life, combination of all that. Anybody like that, you have to heal that relationship, either by repairing it or walking away from it. Feminine is surrounded by attraction. This is the law of attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So we're not going to be uptight either. We're approached with the lighthearted energy. We're going to respond with the lighthearted energy. Flirty, banter back and forth. Feminine subconscious, forgiving and learning. Forgiving, a major theme in the general reading. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You're enjoying this moment fully. Okay, notice it with the card that's sitting right atop this. This moment right here with the new love. We'll really, really enjoy it if we let go of our past situations with this person or anybody else. Crowning. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Again, for some, this is the financial freedom. Wow, and when I picked up the finances and career, guess what was behind it yet again? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime, also upright. For some, this is the financial freedom again. And for others, sitting here next to the unrequited love, this is a third wheel that has to get the boot. Pardon the pun. I wasn't even thinking about it. But when your car gets booted at the wheel. Yeah, that just came to me after I said it. For some, we're freeing ourselves of this family issue. We're disconnecting from this drama, whether that means, again, healing a relationship or walking away from it. A few different ways we could be freeing ourselves rather, and healing ourselves, simultaneously or as a result, consequently. At the root, flirt is back. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, sitting here next to calling in the soulmate and reminding, and in between forgiving and learning and calling in the soulmate to make sure that we, when we get these opportunities to come into communication, we, work at that. We keep it light and fun between us and our soulmate. Okay. At the heart of the matter, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I think, again, this is the unrequited love. This is the difficulty we're having with family. And it's all calling us to make a move, to call in our soulmate, to approach the new love, to watch our thoughts and what we're manifesting, to, remain in this place of forgiving and learning and compassion and warmth, and not turn into the ice queen and turn our backs on the situation, a situation that we know we want, that's what the flirting is about, and keeping it light. Want to get some advice from the Tony Carmine's Universal Love Oracle as well, beginning with celebration. And I think this may be connected to the general reading. The masculine had a milestone, or what he deemed a milestone. I think that may be what is being celebrated here with this Pentecostal dove. Ooh. Divine guidance sort of jumping out, wanting to be seen. This infinite guidance may be coming with the Cancer moon for us. But I was also opening to enchantment. And this is healing, divine healing by the universe, and allowing ourselves to completely surrender and just go under operation, right? We're like going under the laser, basically, the radiation of the universe, and we're asleep. We're just going to allow it to happen. Celebration and blessings from Mother Mary. Today also the feast day of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Maybe that's why she's coming through. Celebration again, and one more. It's the gateway. The path, basically. Reminding us we're on the right path. Keep forging ahead. Go through the door if you get the opportunity. Fear. Some of us has to face this. Actually, this came up in the general too, on the side of the feminine. Wow. The overall energy is forgiveness with Kuan Yin. Those of you who see, again, the general reading, I hate to have to keep bringing it up, but those of you who see will understand why I'm like, wow, it was really, really an overlying theme of that reading. A lot of forgiveness coming through. Beginning with Twin Flames, some advice from the Angel Therapy cards, Doreen Virtue Angel Therapy cards. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. An opening to Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So that applies here with the masculine, with this old relationship or situation, circumstance that he has to release. That applies here with the feminine and her healing of family issues. And that applies with the two of them coming back together too. Archangel Raphael, sort of like the patron of the heart chakra in particular. So not just the healing angel, but this is his domain, love. Opening to Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful angel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Archangel Raphael, and be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Forgive is the magic word this week. Archangel Raphael. Go one more. And it's books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. I'm laughing because this came up in the journal as well. Archangel Raphael. Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. And the overall energy is you are a powerful light worker. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. Speaking of fear, with the Keepers of the Light Oracle, I'm going to begin with Kali Ma. Facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And opening to Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. And that goes with one another too, with just dropping the truth bombs like the Page of Air style would do in these heart-to-heart conversations. Like not worrying about what the repercussions or consequences are going to be, right? There are always consequences to a situation or circumstance, but like just having the courage and the strength to face it, facing fear, basically. Opening 2, Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. That telling the truth is certainly what's right for everyone involved, for one thing. Also, offer a helping hand. I've got this mole in the center of my head, just like her. Facing fear. And the last one, it's the Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Kalima. And it's the white eagle, ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Now, for some of us, this is a healing family issues. Even for the masculine with this unrequited love and with whomever he has to heal a relationship. And it's in all cases, it's not romantic. In fact, again, for the masculine, I saw it could even be his mother in the general reading. With whomever you have to heal a relationship in your immediate family, again, you're going to do that by repairing it or walking away. On a grander scale, as it relates to the collective, I think we have a large family issue that needs to be healed. And I sort of spoke to this a little bit in a video I did of just me. It's only about 6-7 minutes long, where I talked about basically our family divided, and in observations that I've made. So if anybody wants to check that out too. But and I also talked about this with regard to the general reading. Again, I hate to keep bringing it up, but in the beginning I gave an explanation of what the month of Tammuz is about, and that explanation included how looking at the collective again as a family and God as our father, you know, we're sort of in like a dysfunctional relationship right now, and we even have to heal some things there. So that could be coming into play here too. But the overall energy is soul flame and Radha. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Lastly, for my Ascended Masters deck, I'm beginning with choose peace and work your magic. Choose peace, health and healing, and Hilarion. Choose peace, and yoga with Babaji. Choose peace. I'm gonna cut. Health and healing with Hilarion is back. Wow, the overall energy is freedom once again. So we saw the freedom in the first spread. We got the free yourself crowning here. And now the overall energy from this Ascended Master deck is also freedom. Okay, advice from the Ascended Masters to the masculine. Purification in White Tara. This is detoxifying yourself of toxic situations, toxic people, places, things, substances, all of it. Feminine, listen. The masculine is what's coming up to me first right now. When he does come to talk to us, or when we approach him in conversations, however it happens, when we get involved in these heart-to-heart conversations with the masculine, we're going to want to listen to, not just like talk over him, like allow him to speak, and don't just hear, listen. Also, in relation to the family situation too, that you're working out, listen. Masculine, the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Feminine, Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Masculine, sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Feminine, ear chakras. I was just talking about you listening, right? Yes, listen. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So again, listen. From the Universal Love Oracle to the masculine balance. I think this has more to do with sort of evening the scales, making things fair and right, doing the right thing, the righteous thing with whomever this is and whatever this is, healing that situation, than him as an individual needed to come into balance. He just needs to, balance out the scales. Yes. Feminine, earth connection. We need to get back in touch with nature if we've lost it. Maybe you want to go outside and do some meditation, some listening to the birds, those around you. Maybe that's a place to talk to a friend or somebody with whom you have to heal a relationship, or just with the universe. You want to go and talk with the universe, be with yourself, but reconnect. From the hashtag creepy deck to the masculine, money. What did I say? Abundance upon abundance upon abundance in financial and material areas coming particularly to the masculine. And here's more indication of that, if we didn't get enough of it in the general. And feminine, children. Some of these situations involve, and I think a lot of these situations actually involve our children or child's other parent. That's the family member, their father. And so that's why there's been some difficulty in cutting the cord. Not that we're necessarily like still involved with him on a romantic level or whatever, but we allow control. We allow entree into parts of our life where he doesn't belong. And so that's what needs to be healed right now. And it's like for the sake of your children too. It's for their own good as well, not just yours. So don't look at it as you're being selfish by, ending anything with them, with their father. Masculine, lastly, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You're already guided to be communicative this week. Again, particularly in the general, but here too, I think you've seen that. And lastly, feminine, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I can't think of a holiday this week, at least not in the United States. Next week, certainly, the 4th of July. Maybe this is a lead into that, preparing for that. Well, this could be Eid for some of us, or maybe something going on in parts of the world with which I'm not familiar. In any case, this week is about freedom, forgiveness, and healing, and love. Love. That includes sex. Sex came up as well in the general. I hope you guys enjoy this reading and find it helpful. Namaste, angels.